Thank you, don't care. I appreciate you. Let's see. Double check all our screens. Papa. Right. Perfect. Appreciate it, don't care. What would I do without you? Yeah, let's just go have a chat with some people here. Let's actually do this. Hey guys, good to see you. We are live. I haven't got a script yet, so it's gonna be a little bit since we've got some time. But I thought I'd check in with the defending champions of FTA Invitational number 1. Yeah, if you win this one, yeah, if you win this one, we are going to ban you from the next one. Just so you. or maybe we'll do a Hanky and goalie can only use P20 Mozam. How's everyone feel about that? just a little bit, but I gave it back. Yeah, I gave it back to you because we're doing Pathfinder Mirage only. Yeah, it is. Did you guys not know that? It's Pathfinder Mirage only. It's April Fools. I banned the charge rifle, and everyone has to play Pathfinder Mirage. Yep. So it'll be good. Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's I gave a little bit of advantage back to you, right? And you and Cadio can fight for Mirage main supremacy. I don't think it's gonna be much of a fight. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a rock fight, and Hi, Cindy. Good to have you. Oh no. Yeah, for sure. Switch my. Yep. yeah, usually. I think most of the lobby, I do believe most of the lobby is like diamond players. There's a couple, like yourself that have made master, once or twice. But I think that's largely the skill dispersion. I think we have a few players that are, like mid plat that just maybe just ran out of time, never hit diamond. But I think the lobby's gonna be well represented. Yep. Yeah, I try to keep it fun. I will have a I always like to throw curveballs at people. So look for those. If you're already on, stay on the stream and I'll announce any curveballs that come up. So. Oh, I mean, that's probably a lot of people. It's gonna be hard, but I will be watching for that. If I see you down Cadio, I'm gonna drop whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna go to that POV. So just keep spamming so we can see it. Sounds good. Best of luck to you and Hank. Yep, we'll do. Thank you. All right, we will just be making a few more moves. I don't have a ton to say at the moment, but we are just finishing up some admin tasks, helping a couple of people find subs, getting people in Discord if they want to be, and we'll just we'll get going pretty soon here. Probably in the next 5 minutes we will begin the actual cast as people get done with practice and begin getting trickling into the lobby. So bear with us for a little bit here. We're not playing for millions of dollars. Someday, maybe. Someday. Would you like to be rich enough to be able to hold a tournament and just pay out $1 million because you feel like it? But I guess if you think like that, you'll never be that rich, right? Let's see here. Oh, actually, this is easier. Let me just pop in. Hey. Yeah, Hunter, if you want, I don't see them anywhere. I was looking for them yesterday, but I don't see them anywhere. But if you want to invite them, you can. Like, everyone in the server has rights to invite other people to the server. So then I'll put them in and then I'll just give them the tournament role. All right, I'm gonna go have a chat with some other people. Yeah. Okay, good luck, everyone. Hello. So, Roy, Koala, bit of crowd favorites actually. Minus the actual favorites to win the tournament, which is Hank and Goldie. Got anything to say to the stream for the few people watching? Bamboozles the foozles. Yeah. Oh, all right. You guys are practicing. I'm gonna leave you to it, and I'm gonna go have a chat with some peoples. Gammer, Thank. So good to see you here today. Yeah, very, very, very happy. I know. I gotta switch it to duos though. It do be like that. Yeah. We had 22. One dropped. Two dropped completely. Just stuff happens. And that's okay. I got one right now that's looking for a sub. So if you know anyone that's like decent at the game that wants to play, please feel free to let me know, and then we'll go from there. See the tournament channel. All right, give me 1 second. Dude, there's no requirement for that. There is no requirement for that, sir. Oh no. You went all out. That's not something yeah. All right, we're just solving some admin stuff, but I think people are trickling in and we'll be ready to start the cast pretty soon. I just thought I'd check in with you guys while I'm a little off script still, and can't figure out. Yeah. All right, boys. Best of luck to you, and we will be talking to you real soon.
Yeah, appreciate you throwing this together,
yeah,
dude.
Sure.
It's gonna be fun.
You.
Should be fixed, Georgie. Thanks for pointing it out.
I thought like
yep.
15 teams for sure, but got up to 20. That's pretty nice.
All right. Let's see here. Anyone else need anything? Everyone got the room code okay? I know there's a couple of you that aren't in the Discord, and that's okay. Completely fine. Not required. But if you need the lobby code, just let me know. I will send it to you. Hopefully you're watching. If not, it's fine. But we'll go from there. Easiest 8th place in my life. Shut up, Hank. Yeah, I don't want to hear that from the defending champs. It's good to see people trickling in a little bit. Let's see what this all looks like. Hopefully the sound is all working and crap now. I think I have it all figured out. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not an amateur or anything, right? Hello, Ra. Sean. Sweet, good to have you. One of these days, I'll get a big name to play in this tournament. Someday. All right. Let's get started in the next 2 minutes here. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Those of you competing, feeling good about your chances? Got good practice in with the April Fool's event? I do not believe the buffed Mozams will be in the custom lobby. So if you enjoyed that, I'm very sorry. But it'll be that way. Here. People still slowly trickling in. So if I'm a little distracted, it's because I'm making sure people have roles in Discord and stuff. For those of you not competing, thanks for joining us and watching the stream. It's going to be an exciting one for you, hopefully. You know, we will try to keep up with all the action. You'll have to bear with me since I'm a one-man show, but I think this will be solid. All right, looks like we're just waiting on 4 or 5 teams. Looks like a pretty good show out so far. Looks like Samaritan, you got yourself a good sub, so let's go. And I'm gonna actually put the tournament graphics back on, and we'll continue to work out the kinks for a little while. And we will get started. Jordan, good to see you. Adio's finally in. Looks like Roy and Koala are done with their last-minute practice as well. No problem, I got you, buddy. I got your access in just a second. There you go. Abaddon should have access now. All right, as people are trickling in, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just go over the rules and stuff, and we'll get going. Welcome, 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 everyone. I hope you're all having a fine day. It's another beautiful Sunday, another wonderful FTA Invitational Apex Duos tournament, and today it is April Fool's themed. For those of you who tried to get some practice in yesterday, you'll know that Respawn was also in on the fun, trying to ruin your practice with some Mozam Blam, Burst, Burrs, and Beams. Hopefully that did not ruin your nights too much as it did mine. But we are here, we are live, and we are just about good to go. So we do have a few players just still trying to get in, trying to get their roles sorted out. So, you know, if I break my concentration for just a second to get them in. That would be why. But let's go over the rules really quick. The rules, obvious stuff. No stream sniping. You know, like, you're free to go grief your friends. Please do that. You know, it's a community tournament. Go have fun. There's few things more fun than murdering your friends in a video game and then letting them taste your balls. I mean, you know, we encourage that. Like, fun toxicity, like teabagging stuff, very allowed, very encouraged. But let's keep it all sporting and stuff like that. So no real toxicity, all right? No cheating, duh. You know, I will do my best to monitor the situation. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but obviously aimbot, wall hacks that are, you know, illegal, please don't use those. You'll be violating Respawn's terms of service, and not only you'll be banned from any future tournaments that we hold, but you'll also we'll probably like report you, and you'll be banned from, you know, playing the game. So don't do that. But again, don't think that'll be a problem, but I gotta throw the disclaimer in there. Using the FTA Discord is not required at all, especially this time. I didn't really even send the invites to everyone. But if you do want to use it, you know, that's great. Just make sure you're in your team's number. Just so it's easier for scorekeeping and easier for tracking. So just find your team number. If you can't see your team number Discord, let me know. We'll get that fixed. It's just a role and permissions issue. But again, you don't have to use the FTA Discord. And if you're thinking, you know, if you're like, oh man, should I stream? Please, if you want to stream your POV. It'll be great. You know, then you'll have VODs if you do something cool. We're gonna make a highlight video after all this is said and done, as I did for the last tournament. So you know, I'm one person. I might miss something cool that you did if I'm looking at another fight. So you know, after the tournament, you know, clip things, ship things, and let me know, and we'll splice it all together. We'll make a super cut of all the cool stuff that happened in the tournament. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the format, how the game will work. No missing your cool shots allowed, absolutely. The format today, it's April Fools. So we're going to be playing with the Fool of Apex Legends. Everyone is required to play a Mirage Pathfinder combo. If you haven't already, just remember that you'll be disqualified if you do not play Pathfinder Mirage. We will ask you to drop out of the game. All your points will be void. So I would just make sure, you know, maybe if you need to, leave the lobby real quick. Make sure, you know, your Pathfinder and Mirage are selected so that, you know, if you step away from your screen for a second, you forget to select when the game starts, you'll actually default to Pathfinder and Mirage, and, you know, that won't happen. Elliot does not like the charge rifle, so that's banned. So let me explain how the ban works. Look, I understand, you know, sometimes you drop hot, there's a team next to you, and, you know, you open a bin and you spam E or, you know, whatever button you use to pick up on a controller, whatever you've got it mapped to. You pick it up, that's okay. You know what? Mistakes happen. Try to drop it immediately. You will only be disqualified if you shoot the charge rifle. So if you pick it up by accident, you know, you can carry it around even if you want to. It's a little risky, but you can carry it around if you want. And when it's safe to do so, just quickly drop it. The second you fire a charge rifle, hey, if it happens to you, someone fires a charge rifle at you, and they kill you or whatever, let me know. The points for that person, that team will be void that round, and they will be disqualified from that game. If it happens more than once, we're probably going to kick you from the tournament. Again, I don't think that's going to be an issue. We're all sportsman-like people. This is all for good fun. So let's keep it clean. Again, you know, if you accidentally pick it up, just drop it. All be forgiven. Just don't shoot it. The scoring system. Let me talk about the scoring system. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know what it's called. Maybe someone's invented something like this before. But when I was Googling, I couldn't find it. So I, being the egotistical maniac that I am, I decided I wanted to call it the golden ticket. Why is it called the golden ticket? Because the way this format works is it's all about points, and every kill is worth 1 point. Placement is not super valued. You will get slight bonuses for placing high, like a first place will give you 3 points, second place will give you 2 points, and a third place will give you 1 point. However, largely your score, if you're going to be winning the tournament, will come from kills. Now, the reason it's a golden ticket is in order to win the tournament, I don't care how many points you have, like I care, but in order to be eligible to win, for your points to count, you must win at least one of your 5 games. I don't care which game it is. It's not match point. You don't have to win the last game. You don't have to, like, it's not like, oh, you only get all the points if you up to when you win or after you. No. Keep racking up points. If you don't win this game, try to win the next one. All your points will count once you've won a game. And then the eligible team with the highest number of total points will be the one that wins the tournament. That making sense to everyone? I can clarify a few times, but it'll make sense once we play, I think. And I do believe just about everyone's here. Just about. No, we're still missing 2 teams. I will just quickly move people to the appropriate teams here, just so it's easy for me to track. Team 13, 14, 1. Scoot you over here. And just adjust a little bit, just so it's a little easier for me to keep track of. 1. Yep, we have 21 teams. Team 18. Scoot you over here. We're still missing a couple of people. That is okay. That will be their loss. And actually, Team 12 drops. We're only missing 1 team. I'm not going to wait much longer. And here, as all of you know, I have a few curveballs. So I will be announcing the curveballs on this stream as we go. For any of you that need to hear but you don't want to be on stream, just let me know. I'll pop you into the to the Discord channel that I'm in, and you can hear me. You won't be able to talk, but you'll be able to hear me. One last thing, I just wanted to thank a few people really quick. I want to, by name, thank out Super Saiyan Legend. That's Aaron. Y'all love him. Y'all know him. He is in the tournament. He's team number 8. I know we can't really, clap because we're not in an arena, but can y'all give him a round of applause? Fantastic community, fantastic streamer, wonderful human being. Again, he's been very, very encouraging of me to continue to do this. I will probably continue to do so for as long as he has the support for me and his community as well. Wonderful community. I'd like to thank Rough Flava. She's been very supportive. She's got a few teams for us here today. And also, I just want to thank Georgie and Hank for returning, even though they won the last one. And her community has been fantastic as well. Y'all don't already, although I'm sure most of you do, go follow those people on the Discord or on Twitch. They are awesome to watch, fantastic personalities, and they're just good players. Other than that, I think we're just about ready to go. So here is your first curveball. For those of you that are already here, I know there's one team that's late. Sucks to be them. Remember, I said there was a $10 mystery prize. Right? I'll tell you right now what it is. We will not be going to game 1 right away. We are going into my first curveball game. The first curveball game is going to be on Olympus. We're going to celebrate it coming back, everyone. We're going to celebrate it coming back. We are all going to be dropping hot on Olympus, and we're all going to drop on estates. That's the rules. Drop on estates, and the last team standing will just win $10. Everyone ready? Let's get popping. The legend requirements, don't forget, is Pathfinder Mirage. It's still Pathfinder Mirage. I expect us to crash the server with all the ults going off at the same time. But yes, I will see you all there. We're playing pubs, and we are good to go. Just load us in. Oh, I suck. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to wing this. Everyone drop fragment. I don't care if it's west or east. Everyone drop fragment. My first fail of the tournament, but that's okay. No name is not allowed. Yes, everyone has to stay in fragment. Everyone has to stay in fragment. Fragment shouldn't be out of zone, and I expect people to die pretty quick, but we will see. And our first blood is going to be Jordan going down. Oof. That is unfortunate. Bye-bye, Jordan. Ooh, and over. There's going to be a lot of action. Just a little bit of a warm-up. That is unfortunate. Crave a crave with the wingman finish. Let's go over to where there's a lot of wild action. This is Gamer Dave and Vanker Tanker, a couple of friends of mine. Gamer actually recently got married, so everyone wish him a warm congratulations. Sean is down. Oh, and it looks like Sean was able to get back up. Roy has been fully eliminated. Got Wolfie and Sean playing the outside here. Ammo could be an issue. Remember, no one's able to play Loba. Drew and Austin? I'm sorry, hello, Ravone. I don't know who Drew and Austin are. So for those of you just joining us, we threw a first curveball, and the first curveball is that we are not going right into game one. Game one's going to be on Kings Canyon. We are just doing a little bit of a bonus game. It's I call them a side bet game. And everyone did I was supposed to do a hot drop on estates, but instead we're in fragment. Because, you know, I whoopsed. In Lava South. Is there actually someone Lava? I don't see anyone Lava South. This does not count towards points, Kang. This is just for fun, just a bonus game. Hopefully it's quick and dirty. There's already, like half the squads are gone. And we will just try to get it going. Oh, Lava Siphon. I see. Thought you meant Lava City. No, I see it. All right. They will not be allowed to win, and that's okay. Crave and Sean are full dead. 7 squads left. Just a few squads remain. When the teams on Fragment West here are done, we will end the game and call a winner. Looks like people bunkering up a little bit for that $10. A lot of poking going on. I'm surprised people haven't run out of heals yet. And we've got another team eliminated. Ra and Tritonics. Her sub. Got Alderthorn and Das, my FTA teammates. Trying to take this building away from Ra and Trite. And we are narrowing down pretty quickly here. And a Mirage ult. Ooh, good shots out on the car here. Got Das boot hole almost broken. Their teammate pushes the advantage. Tritonics gets busted in return, though. And down goes Ra. Ooh, let's shift away from that. And Das and Alder have eliminated Ra and Tritonics. Tritonics? Let me know in the chat if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Looks like everyone's gonna move, and that is okay. If the zone ends up killing you, then it just becomes an RNG game.
Contact with hostile.
Roy able to escape the rough situation. It looks like we've got a couple of rats in the game here. Roy just trying to make the best of the situation. Try to live for a little longer. Remember, there's no guarantee that the zone will actually stay in Fragment. Everyone has to stay in Fragment this game. And if the zone kills you, well, that's just, you know, sometimes that's just RNG. If Morphe67 and the one kid Drew do win this game, second place will be the one that gets the $10 because they did not. Yeah, I know, Georgie. That's on me. We will take that into consideration as well. It's my fault because everything happened very quickly, and I'm not sure Morphe and Drew were on the stream, so they might not have like heard the rules. They might have just assumed this was game 1. It's just the bonus game. These will not count towards the points for the rest of the tournament. So there is that. And in a minute here, the ring's gonna start shrinking, and everyone's gonna die anyway. So we will see what ends up happening. We'll see if that makes people play a little bit differently. Although Roy does have a beacon. Although Alder and Das are coming up to do something about it. And that's going to attract a lot of attention. This is actually probably the best spot anyway, considering the ring's going to close soon. And probably what Alder, Das, and Roy were thinking. and a little bit of justice as the people who did not land in fragment get eliminated. And Alder and Das are eliminated. So now we have 2 teams remaining. We got Master Luke and Zatik over here, and they're going to be pressed into Roy and Koala very soon, and we will just see how they play this. Let's actually check in with their POV, and we will just watch how this game ends as they are forced to try and get in. Looking at the high ground. Good natural reaction. Oh, big opening shots. I believe that's a G7. Zadig and Master Luke in a world of hurt here. Oh, but they are able to recover and knock Roy as Roy stays just a little bit too long. Just overstays welcome just a little bit. Well, it does not fall for the decoy. Ko getting some good shots out. Just about his zone fight now. Gonna hit a Phoenix to make sure he lives through the storm. Roy remains down, and it does not look like there will be a window to pick him up. Big G7 shots. You only need to land a couple. Breaking shields would be huge because people have to balance between healing shields and healing meds. Ko showing off the Pathfinder skills here as he is able to return to high ground. Oh, and you're not that guy, pal. Able to get a Phoenix off. Console boys. Oh, it's all good, man. Console's just as valid. It takes a special kind of level of skill to be able to play on 60 frames per second, which is why you get 0.6. And Ko actually able to hit one more syringe. We'll see how he plays this out. He might be out of heals. Nope, he's got 7 of them. Just gotta keep buying time. Oh, you don't think he's gonna get this off? And the game is over. Congratulations. Congratulations to Master Luke and Zatik for taking the bonus game 1. And we will be ready to start the real games. You're not about to get fleeced. You guys will be fine. You guys will be fine. Well played. Well played. Now we will go back to more traditional PR. And Roy, Koala, great job recovering. That was a little bit unfortunate. Someone just didn't get the memo. But we will adjust accordingly. Again, that one will not count towards the points. This is the first real one. We'll get right into it. So as soon as everyone's done loading in, I'm just going to click the button. The team that killed you earlier. It do be like that, man. Do be like that. For those of you who are unaware, this is a tournament setting, so even if you are on console, you are sadly going to be on 0.4 aim assist. Just the way it is. That's how tournaments have to be. But we are going to Kings Canyon. Game 1 is officially underway. So, all of you cheer for your favorite teams, and we will get this going. Master Luke and Zadik, you will still receive your $10 each for winning that bonus game. It started without your teammate? What happened? No. You have aim assist. It's just 0.4 instead of 0.6. That one kid. Not 100% sure who you are in game, but we'll turn off the music as the official game has begun. I can't reset the game actually because it's not it's not like a tournament lobby. Unfortunately. Oh, I can. Never mind. Reset. I lied. We will get this right. No one's landed yet. No one's gotten loot, so I think it's about as fair as it gets. For those of you wondering, we had to end because a couple of people, or at least one person, dropped from the lobby before we started. So we'll wait till everyone's... I'll actually confirm that everyone's in this time. I'm not sure why Connor dropped, but it's okay. At least no one landed yet. And there you go. Roy is getting back in. Let's do this. Oh, wow, this sucks. That is unfortunate. You can't join? It says... Nope, there you are. Sure you're actually loaded in. Okay, everyone should be good. I'm gonna wait for a Dave's spinny thing to stop, and then we will get moving. Start some G Fuel. Let me double check really quick if Gammer's okay, and then we'll get going. Hey, Gammer, is your game fine? I don't know if you crashed or not. We had a couple of crashes last game.
All right. I don't know. He says he's ready up. He just went to the bathroom like really quick. But,
Okay,
like,
I'm
we are
good.
going.
he says he's ready up and everything. Yeah,
Ready to go.
All right, here we go, guys.
for sure.
This is the real deal. Points are 1 per kill. Top 3 in inverse order. If you're first, that's 3 extra points. Second, 2 points. And if you're third place, you get 1 point. Remember, it's a 5-game series. You must win one of the 5 games to be eligible to have your score counted to win the tournament. This is game 1. It is on Kings Canyon. I did get the map right. Everyone have a good time and frag out. It'll be very interesting to see what people's strategies are going to be. You know, I think the natural gut reaction from a lot of people that I was talking to was that, hey, you know, we're going to try and play slow. We're going to try and, you know, get a win out of the way as soon as possible before we try to frag out. But if everyone's trying to do that, it'll be very interesting to see what happens on the rotations. The first map is Kings Canyon. That makes it even a little bit more difficult to play slow. As we all know, there is third party central. You know, we'll just see how people react to the format. the Legend Force selection and having no charge rifle. I know a lot of people crutch on that weapon, including myself. You know, I may or may not be a casual charge rifle abuser. But here we go. Players are loaded in. Everyone did choose Mirage and Pathfinder, so there will be no disqualifications on that. And we will just see where everyone lands. A lot of people dropping early off the map here. Looks like Don't Care and Jay Fuji gonna have a POI all to themselves. Bean and Aura gonna have the new Skull Town as well. Looks like people spreading out pretty good. And our very first encounters are likely to be in this north region of the map. But it does look like people, for the most part, have spread out really, really well. Let us go and start by checking out on some action that's already occurring. People are repositioning. So we've got Jordan stacking on top of Ko and Roy. Roy gonna have to catch up to Ko, and Jordan and Denaber are gonna have a better loot and shields to start. Ko doesn't even know. Ko takes an opening shot from a triple take, I believe that was, or was it a PK? Ko's just gonna have to try and live this. And he does get away. There's that Pathfinder advantage as he's able to try and reset. Roy coming in and trying to cover, but they're taking shots. No other fights going on the map right now, so. Good shots go out. Break of shields. Roy goes down, however. We'll see if Ko can try to maybe clutch this out. Oh, what a huge beam from the car! Cost him some ammo, though. And Ko and Roy gonna be the first to be eliminated. That is unfortunate. Over in this corner, we might have a fight breaking out on Aaron, Georgie, and Hank. But it does appear that Hank and Georgie are not interested in taking this early fight and are going to be content to rotate out of the game. Hey, Unstopped, how is it going? Glad you could stop by. With that fight no longer in place, we can have a few other teams we might be able to look at. And it looks like in the southeast, we have a fight breaking out right now. As Samaritan and Bad Dong are going to be fighting my teammates, Alder and Das. And Alder and Das get the first knock as Das attempts to recover. Alder covering very well. Get some high ground, and we have another elimination. I'm going to step away and look at another fight breaking out. Kings Canyon is wonderful because there is just constant fighting. Oh, man, so tough to get someone so low and not be able to finish. But such is life. Live to fight another day. Back over in this corner, we do have Hank and Georgie still re-engaged. As the charge rifle may be banned, but Hank has his perennial favorite, the longbow. Deadliest man with this sniper in his hands. A good shots on Connor. And he knows Aaron is there. And he falls for that bamboozle. Ring one closing in. What devastating longbow shots. Aaron has to know that this is Hank. Oh, nice shot. Oh, and a knock! Wow! Wow, oh wow, what a shot. We're going to see if Connor's able to recover. It does not look like he will be able to at this particular point in time. But maybe, and he's able to break the line of sight. Oh, what a good grenade. What a good grenade. And that will revive Aaron, but only for the moment. As Hank is now in purple shield and still will be able to regain line of sight on them. Over the southwest corner here, we have a three-way fight breaking out. And the nephew gets knocked. Crave is still up. But third party central as we are on Kings Canyon from the top of the skull. Now known as Relic. It doesn't matter. We're OGs. It's still Skull Town. That is okay. As Crave is going to be eliminated. We'll stay here for now, just as there's not a whole lot of other action. Actually, we got another three-way fight over in Swamps. Two-horn Hawk Boy with the G7 in his hands. Not landing shots that time. Oh, he's taking the roof. And Rise there! Big shots go out, and he gets knocked. Tritonix able to get the knock. Two-horn trying to get back to his teammate, but not going to be able to do that as the thirst goes through. It's a little bit crowded here. Several teams. I think it's 4. We got 2 solos in play. And we've got a couple of players that are in very strong positions at the moment. But it's going to be a little bit of a stalemate, so we're just going to move away and check out. Well, not much else to check out. We will check out this long rotation of Don't Care and Fuji, who are having to rotate long and just try to survive. What they don't know is that they are shadowing. Well, maybe they know. Now the question is, do Aaron and Connor know that they're being shadowed? We'll zoom in on the map just a little bit. Remember, the players can only see the outer ring, not the inner one. The inner one is for your viewing pleasure. And it looks like Connor is going to have a knock on Hank. It's a 1v1, though. And it's a full kill. Aaron is actually still alive. So for the moment, just a 1v1 here. We will stay with this action then. As Connor takes the roof. Georgie was actually able to go ahead and grab the banner, and the res is going to be hitting. Oh, but Don't Care and Fuji right there and ready. Are they going to be drawn in by this res? No, they're not. They're not going to play aggression. We'll step away for a second and hit the east side of the map, where a multiple team fight is going on. Sean and Wolfie searching for... Oh, the Nemesis, the new OP gun. The shots go out. Break, but no knocks. Team does have 2 kills, though. This is a multiple team pile up here. And Sean and Wolfie gonna be third partied, or fourth, or fifth. Kings Canyon Prime, ladies and gentlemen. And Wolfie not gonna be able to take the roof away. Sean's gonna have to try and clutch this up. Sean gets an immediate knock! That evened out quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. my goodness, Sean with the R99 Nemesis combo. What a crazy, crazy clutch up. That is insane. That is one of my ranked teammates. Fuji just going to be content to try and survive, and that's not going to happen over by Market Cave. There are 10 teams remaining. One rat in the game as people begin to try and reset. But things are already narrowing out. We've got about 6 or 7 teams that are already in the next ring as well. Not just the immediate ring that's closing, but the next one. And who is shooting these guys? Wow, there are still people back here. Oh no. Oh no. Aura gonna be knocked by... Is that Ra? No, that's Arc. And someone fell off the map. Someone just fell off the map. That is unfortunate. Drew, I think it was, that fell off the map. That is, that's rough. But Aura able to survive, or Bean able to survive. Probably not going to be going back to get the banner. But that is okay. As he lives on. At least 3 squad kills, and currently 9th place. Remember, still got to get a win to be eligible to win. And a lot of teams are going to be in that boat of trying to figure that part out. A lot of stalemates going on across the map as the herd has thinned out just a little bit. But we still have 9 teams remaining. Let's browse around a little bit.
I think we should move that way.
The swamp standoff continues between 3 teams. And actually, this turns out to be a good move because the next zone will be in swamps. Sean and Wolfie gonna be holding Hydro at the moment. Sean looking back at teams that are gonna be trying to rotate in. Wolfie getting some shots down.
Got one spotted.
And there are people crafting. 2-4 on the Nemesis, not broken at all. Oh my goodness, Sean. Getting an early knock. But the res is probably gonna get off here. And it does. Aiming down, even with the aim assist, that's kind of rough. And they're able to force Ark and Chris off of height. And into a valley. Beanhead, meanwhile, just hanging out on a repulsor. Trying to salvage some points. Placement, remember? Placement, not incredibly important unless you win the game. But you never know. You might just be able to third party a few fights here or there. And it does look like we have 2 solos as either Master Luke or Zadok are hiding southeast and will be in the next ring.
Got one spotted.
Sean and Wolfie have spotted Beanhead. Bean gonna be content to try and use a zip to rotate in, although line of sight's pretty good right now. Might not be able to do that. Standoffs all over the map, but no hard commits just yet as people continue to move and try to get in. Except for Dave and Vank over here, who made the curious choice to leave ring for whatever reason. Sean and Hunter. Thirsty for the kill. And that is going to be all she wrote for Bean. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. That's just tough sometimes. look. This from sky view. Ring continues to narrow. We'll show you that really quick here. Got a few standoffs going. Actually, we've got a few committed fights beginning to take over. Let's go look at the fight outside of ring. And Gammer has picked up himself a Kraber. But we got to be careful. There's a lot of ways to get around with everyone being on Pathfinder. And Vank with the knock on Chris. This Gammer backs off and tries to heal. They realize they need to get into ring now. Ring 4 is going to begin chunking really quickly. So that rotation's going to have to happen. Arc with the shots on Vank, but line of sight is broken. And a huge knock, and that's going to be it for Arc and Chris. What a shot, Vank. What a shot. And Gammer making the not so wise decision to try and go and loot. I know it might have been a desperate situation, but still, not a great idea. And Vank gonna die to ring as Connor and Aaron gonna be able to benefit off of that blunder. Connor and Aaron, fresh off the free grief, are gonna be pushing the advantage on Ra and Trite. Big shots go out from Connor. Ra's knocked, and goodbye, Ra and Trite. Thanks for playing, not this time. As we take a look at the map, we'll begin to see that now the aggressive players in Sean and Wolf are actually the only ones fully in ring. Two Horn Honk and Chaos God are going to be in ring, but that's likely to move very far away from them. As you can see, final ring's going to be right in this little region of swamps. So maybe the team standing around in swamps early in the game didn't have it so wrong after all. Get a little bit of a view here. Oh my gosh, I was under the world. That was cool. And Skaven and Jolie, that's Forbidden Bath Bomb, gonna be in decent position themselves. Not in the next ring, so they do gotta worry a little bit about. Well, they are in next ring. And actually, the best position. I apologize. Final ring's gonna end right about here. And we'll see as Sand and Connor are going to have to make the first rotate, as they are the only ones fully outside of the ring. Connor taking a bunch of punishment early. They're still not in. They're in a world of hurt positionally. Let's see if they can clutch it out. Sean landing big shots as Connor nearly gets rebroken immediately. But at least Connor's got himself in. Looks like he's found himself a little bit of cover. Aaron almost there, but at least not in line of sight. It looks like Connor's going to play the roof. Not a bad idea. Oh, and he fell. And Connor goes down. Sean with the big shots. Connor got full finished. And it looks like Wolf is going to finish off Aaron. They will not get the pity 1 point for third place finish. As we zoom out, we see each team that's currently in zone have a building. A little bit of a stalemate, but there's no need to rush at this point. You're already top 3, but who is going to be able to get that first ticket to win the tournament? This is Cadio. This might actually be the sweatiest Kings Canyon I've seen in a long time, and I am down for that. I am absolutely enjoying it. I've seen enough pubs. Here's one last look at the ring before we put it away. And we're going to see how these teams begin to rotate. Let's pop in with the first team that's going to have to rotate the earliest. Now the question is, can Chaos and Two Horn somewhat cooperate with Sean and Wolfie? Oh, and that was a huge whoops. Oh my goodness, what a throw. And Wolfie going to be able to capitalize on that and get on top of the best building. Sean sticking behind to try and fight a little bit, and that might cost him the game. Wolfie able to get a re-knock. And Wolfie with the big clutch to take Godspot. And a really good angle. And they already have a knock on Chaos. It's just Sean against Two Horn. Covering the backside. And that is it. Your champions of game number 1 are going to be the newest additions to the FTA Invitational duos. Sean and Wolf, congratulations. You have earned the first ticket to win. And I do believe that was a pretty big game. I think they had at least 5 or 6 kills. Now, in the interest of time, as we learned from the formats and the previous tournament, I won't be doing live score updates or anything like that. We will just go ahead and, take about 30 seconds, everyone to reset, everyone to make sure their game didn't crash, and then we will just queue up and get right into game number 2. I'm going to remember to change it to World's Edge. It says World's Edge. And as soon as people are somewhat readied up, we will get right into game 2, and I will do the scorekeeping from there. But that is a huge game 1. That is 15 points, and they are now eligible to win. Sean and Wolf, what a game. Well played. Next up, we've got Team 8 down here with a total of 7 points. I think that's Aaron. Yeah. Well played, guys. Well played. We'll just wait for a little over half to hit ready, and then we'll just get right into the next game in the interest of saving everyone's time. Good job. All right, last call. Going once. Anyone crashed? Going twice. Need to reset the game. Check your champs. And Soul, we are starting the match. That was quite the performance. And we will be tallying up at the intermission to give everyone a score update. But there's already a lot of separation with Sean and Wolf off to a 15-point start and already eligible to win. Cleanly in the lead. Well played, guys. And the game has begun. And a lot of people dropping early. Looks like one team to mod, maybe 2. Team to Lava City. And it looks like my teammates will be in the middle of quite a few teams, but they do have Lava City themselves. That's home turf. People spreading out really, really well. It looks like there will be 2 teams on Lava Siphon, but that's okay. It's a big POI. Lots of loot. And oddly enough, there is a team that's on No Name with no teams in Fragment. That is a huge, wide open middle of the map. And we'll see. It does look like the zone is going to pull slightly north and to the west. So, Lava City Dome, launch site, big mod, gonna have to rotate early. Overlook also gonna have to do the same. And Zone 2 is gonna pull all the way towards Lava Fissure and Mirage Etoile. We do have a team in Trials, and I believe that's 3 teams in Skyhook. Again, that's okay. Skyhook is a huge POI. Lots of buildings, lots of cover, lots of loot. But we do have a cluster around Lava Fissure, and that's where we're going to check in first. Going to leave the map on your display for now, just so you can see what people are doing. And Gamma and Vank off to an amazing loot start as they stare down a blue and a white and Aura and Bean. Kang and OG going to be over here in double whites. Kind of the odd man out, but probably a little more loot since they have a whole side to themselves. And there are no active fights at the moment. Some shots going out from Kang. But Gamma and Vank gonna be content to leave, actually.
Just exploring over there.
They are not interested in taking this early fight and instead are going to check out Mirage. As they... Oh, and they're getting shot by Tree and Cadio, who have already, I believe, eliminated another team that was challenging them here. Let's check in. No, not an elimination on their part, but... And we'll see this active fight here, as Ra and Try have already knocked... Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh, the disrespect with the melee to finish before I could even finish calling it. Nice shots, guys. But do they know that they are about to get third party? No, they certainly hear it. Sometimes audio works in this game, as Roy takes a different angle, and Koala pushes up the stairs.
There's one right here.
Koala trying to get it up. Oh my goodness, and of course I miss Roy absolutely destroying Ra and Tritonics. Wow, that was fast. That was really, really fast. We'll pop back over to this fight, where Vank and Gamma are currently engaged, getting pushed by Tree and Cadio. Is Dave able to get shots and Tree gets knocked? Vank with some big shots. But Cadio might actually be able to get away from this. Gamma in the back healing. As Vank is gonna think again about pushing it and decide that is not the good move. And it looks like they get the finish on Tree, as the Southeast teams are now beginning to have to rotate to get into this ring. Looks like no shots are currently being landed much either way. Looks like Cadio's still hovering around, maybe thinking about that banner. As Gamma full pushes. Oh, but he loses the shots, but it's okay because Vank is able to back him up, and gone they are. Let's quickly move to another fight here where Das is down and Alder gonna be eliminated by Chris. And they might just go down to ring. I think that's going to be the case. A double elimination in the southeast side. And that is the scary part of fighting so far away from ring. As Gamma and Vank about to be third-partied. It's a slow third party, but Kang and OG have arrived on the scene.
Let's go this way.
Vank throwing a nade, covered the reposition. They're just about to be in ring. Not quite yet. And we will have a couple of late rotates from the south. West, yes. Stu Neighbor and Jordan are going to be rotating to the back of Connor and Aaron. We'll stay with this current action as there are no other fights going on at the moment. Not full committed ones. And perhaps I spoke too soon. As Jordan and Dew going to be trying to hold out Aaron from the ring here. Aaron taking a few shots. But nothing critical ends up happening for the time being.
That way. Let's check out that way.
So it looks like Gamma and Vank taking an odd rotation out of the ring. But they do have a couple of kills. And probably just content to loot for a little bit. They hear the shots. You can almost see the gears turning in their heads. But we will temporarily step out here where a pileup is happening. And they got a knock on Hank. And Hank's going to be full finished. As Chaos and Two Horn are going to come and try and third party this immediately. And they get the knock. Oh, wow. That bamboozles even the spectator. That's really cool. And Game Sense going to be content to try and get away, but Samaritan and Dong going to be guarding him. That is a tough break. Sean and Wolf are going to be looking down at Ko and Roy. And Georgie going to have to be content with just hiding around in Skyhook for the time being.
Hostile spotted.
I'll go back to the previous action. Nope. No action.
We should go that way.
Kang and OG going to be by the vault. There's a couple of teams near them. It's going to be Crave, I believe. Let's take a look here. Nope, it's going to be Drew and Morphe. Friends of Sean's and Wolf's. As this is probably going to be over soon either way. As Kang tries to get a heal off. I believe that's a Phoenix. Yes, it is. So they get it off. They're still able to hold. They're not too far from ring. See if they can clutch this one out. As Drew is able to get a knock on Thick. But Morphe able to clutch it out and down Kang. But a nade comes in from a team that's ready to third party them. And that is near immediate. And it's going to be Don't Care and Fuji, who are going to get third partied yet again by Gamma and Vank. Oh, wow. Grenade killed. That is a nice grenade, Gamma. That's a nice grenade. Pappy, meanwhile, going to have to be content to just chill outside, having escaped narrowly with his life, with his uncle having been eliminated from the game. We will just step back into that action really quick to see if Gamma and Vank are interested in pushing this advantage. Nope, just going to loot for a little bit. 4 team kills now for Gamma and Vank. Curious rotations that are working out for them. Dave playing all the way back. And we will step into some other action while this stalemate continues, as a big three-way fight is going to be happening on Countdown. Ron Koala getting some shots. Wolfie and Sean have the main high ground, but they are being challenged, actually. A few failed grapples there. And Wolf is going to go down to Roy. Sean content to just kind of back out a little bit, although he's going to be guarded from getting all the way in. A couple of wingman shots. And he has won! He's won! He's won! And Sean and Wolfie going to be eliminated from the game. Our previous game champions not going to live. As Vank and Gammer challenge Morphe and Drew. That not going to go as planned, but it's a trade. That's okay. As Gammer and Vank going to be eliminated by Drew and Morphe. And the gold knockdown res is going to give Morphe some health, although they don't really have to worry about an immediate third party at the moment.
Shield battery here.
And Roy and Koala content to just leave with 3 total team kills. And it looks like Samaritan and Chaos God and Two Horn are going to be the victors of that pile-up. Let's check in with the map really quick. Pool is going to be hard lava fissure, which is going to make it for a very interesting finish. There's lots of height. There's lots of undulation in the terrain, very uneven terrain. Several levels to each building. And a lot of wide open space that you do not want to get caught in.
Hey, how about this way?
Going to be a little bit slow now that it's thinned out a lot. But we'll go take a look at a fight that is currently breaking out. As Aaron and Connor going to still be in the game. They have Jordan and Dew above them. This team with only 1 team kill so far, but that's okay. They did well last game. 7 kills or 8 kills. But they are going to be getting crept up on by Roy and Koala. Although I'm not sure the Roy and Koala are looking at that team so much as they are looking at Jordan. Roy with big shots. He's got to be careful here, but he doesn't know that Aaron is in this building. He's just going to go right by it. Oh, and he's getting shot in the back. As Connor takes some shots and breaks shields immediately. And Ko is unaware as well. Ko gonna be knocked by Jordan from the... They just did not know. Connor, Aaron gonna be content to reset a little bit. They didn't get the knock. That was Jordan, who was looking down from above. Roy, meanwhile, often kind of safe. Some good 301 shots, but it's not really going to be enough at the time. For the moment. Let's see if Roy goes for this banner. There is a res right above him, except it is occupied by Jordan and Dew. We do have a couple of rats in the game. We've got Hank, Hanky's Boo, that's Georgie, and Puff Pappy, who's also creeping in on this action. 40 seconds to go. This is going to be ring 4. A lot of damage. Really can't stick around. And Roy is aware that is the case, and he is just going to get out of here. Or try to. And Roy is going to be able to get away because of the interruption. Although getting into ring may prove just a little bit tricky with everything being so occupied. It's everything that's tight. I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite part of a BR. Especially when there's no wall hack characters in the game. Wink, wink. Bloodhound, looking at you. Seer, screw you. You pansexual crazy person. No, you're wonderful. I love you. But just, your kit's a little broken, buddy. And maybe Respawn will do something about that eventually. Good nade coming in from Oren Bean. Forces Drew and Morphe to get out of good cover. We've got a couple of rats rotating in. Unfortunately, the people in are going to be aware, and Puff going to be giving up a free KP. Ko able to be res, but immediately re-knocked. Not sure the res was the play, as Ko going to be eliminated. And so is Roy, as they were gate kept by Aaron and Connor. Action's going to just be a little bit slow until this next ring closes, and it is going to get crazy real fast. Little third-person view here. Oh, it's two squads occupying the same building, which is not the worst play. Probably the best remaining building available, short of playing low ground. Ring is going to finish right about here. Yep, just kind of right by Beacon. And it is going to be very interesting. Remember, everyone on Pathfinder Mirage, no one can open special bins. No one can scan either kind of beacon by design. That is kind of the point. No wall hack characters, no reinforcing, no bunkering. It's all about the gun skill and movement. It's Morphe and Drew in a little bit of a tight spot. Rain's going to move in 15 seconds, so we'll see how they play that. Bean and Aura in a little bit better position, but still not in ring either. Chaos, Honk, Jordan, Do, Samaritan, and Dong going to be the only people truly in a ring and not having to worry for the next few minutes. And as the ring begins to close, Aaron and Connor not going to have to move, so we'll just watch their shots go out on Drew and Morphe. Respawn Beacon for a little extra cover. We saw this when it was first introduced, especially in ALGS. Connor and Aaron doing not too bad in game 2 here, but Connor getting a little caught out, fortunately not punished too hard. As shots go out elsewhere, and Morphe and Drew going to be forced to play low ground. Georgie's going to be eliminated in the chaos. Bean and Aura down below, and gonna be a trade here. As Aura going to be eliminated, but Morphe able to reset off that. Bean going to be able to reset off of eliminating his teammate. And these three teams are going to be playing it out for the win. Aaron taking a weird angle, but that's okay. Looking for the KP, you know, without a lot of placement points available on the table. Looking for a little bit extra KP is not a bad play. And the final ring, is this final ring? Final ring is now beginning to shut, and we are going to see a lot of action go down. Fortunately, Morphe is the Pathfinder, gonna be able to get out of that low ground. Bean gonna have to be the first to move. Maybe he's gonna play the stairhead glitch? No, too good of a line of sight. Instead, he's gonna drop on Morphe and just be able to beam Morphe into the ground very quickly. And now he has the low ground all to himself. So look at Connor and Aaron try to work their way. Fortunately, there's enough distraction going on that they are able to play some space in the absence of having a building. And it looks like Dong and Do, those teams, are going to be challenging for the second floor. And Connor not looking on the left where there's someone's just opened the open, but that's okay as Aaron does. Gets a knock. Knocks 2. But it's 1 on each team. And Aaron going for his artist now. And Gun eliminates Samaritan. And Bean gonna try and see if he can't clutch this out in a 1v2 for the win. And unfortunately, that's not gonna be the case as Aaron and Connor come back even stronger and able to take game 2. I believe that was around 5 or 6 kills as well. Gonna be a pretty big game for them. Gonna be close to 10 points. And the second golden ticket to win the tournament. And that will get them caught up fairly nicely to Sean and Wolf. Well played, guys. Well played. And that is your game 2. And before I forget, I'm actually going to set us to the third map that we need to be on. We are going to be on Olympus. We've got a couple of teams missing. I'm not sure if they are just going and getting some practice or cooling off. Oh, there they are. Yep, that's exactly what they were doing. And we will just wait just a second, and once everyone is back in the lobby cleanly, we will... Yep, no problem. We will give everyone a second to get back into the game. We will get this going, and then we will go into the intermission. And that'll be the first break, and that will be the first time I provide everyone with an official score update. Coming into Game 4. But we're going to keep this moving. We're going to make sure everyone gets to their other Sunday activities on time. But we are through 2 games so far. Dr. Dre. Come on now, Cadio. No doxing out here. And Bean, Henry, you really almost had that one. That was well played. You got yourself at least a couple of points off of living that long. You really, really almost did it. Rats everywhere rejoice, just like when you solo queue ranked. You really, really played that well, buddy. Even snuck in an extra kill. And with everyone back in the lobby, it looks like we are just about ready. So I'm going to start counting down. If anyone's not ready, please let me know. But that's going once. We are going to be on Olympus. I'll prove it right here. I have it selected. Going twice. No one needs a break. No one needs to get out. And sold. We are going to Olympus for Game 3. We now have 2 people eligible to win off of tickets. And we'll see if the next winner is going to be a different one. Remember, it's not meaningless to continue winning even after you already have a win. You know, you're basically effectively denying someone else a chance to win, right? And the less people that are eligible to win, the better for you. And you know, I mean, if you're going and getting kills and winning games anyway, that's just part of how it goes. But we are back on the map that everyone has missed oh so much. Today, it is Olympus. Haven't seen anyone craft an EVA 8 just yet. Is that not anyone's favorite gun? Not really sure why they call it the EVA 8, other than the fact that it has 8 bullets, when each pellet only does 7 damage. But I just call it the slot machine, because, yeah, pull the lever, slash trigger, and who knows how much damage I'm going to get. If anyone likes the EVA 8, let me know, because you're wrong. Teams are loading in now on the champ select screen. Everyone doing a good job not getting disqualified for picking not Pathfinder Mirage. Heard reports that Olympus is a little bit stuttery and crashes sometimes. We'll just see how that goes. If it crashes early, we might try to replay it. If not, you know, we'll if it crashes late, then we'll just assign kill points as they were given, and we will just go into the intermission. And we'll just get a look at the map as people begin to drop. A lot of people dropping early, actually. But people starting out, and Don't Care and Fuji gonna have Rift themselves a huge loot zone. Crave and Puff gonna be off to the side in a no-name town, but that's a good rotation. They will also be able to rotate into Clinic and Gardens depending on what this ring does. We've got a little bit of a cluster, kind of around Fight Night, the ship, or is that Carrier? That is Carrier. And Docks, so we'll see how that action breaks out. We got two teams landing Elysium, so we're probably gonna have an encounter right away. Let's pop into that action first. Skaven and Jolie gonna be fighting Andre, Treepork, and Cadio. Cadio already with a knock, but then gets knocked. And Tree able to clutch it out. What a first fight. Elsewhere, it looks like Alder and Das were going to be eliminated early, running away from the Carrier, eliminated by our Game 1 champs, Wolfie and Sean. And now they're just going to be able to have Carrier all to themselves. Jordan and Do going to be aware of Roy and Co. Roy and Co with better armors, though. We'll see how that plays out. And Aaron and Connor going to be eliminated early. A little bit of revenge for Samaritan. As some shots go out, we'll see how Ko wants to push this. Good wingman shot. 41. Roy pushing on the advantage, but hitting nothing but decoys. Bamboozles for the Foozles. And able to re-break Pathfinder and do a ton of damage, but he's going to go down as Jordan's able to get some good damage back. Ko going to be able to knock Jordan. And Ko going to be able to clutch it out. Very nicely done. Jordan and Do, better luck next time, but that was well played. Very exciting to watch. As we begin to look at this next fight, or next ring, we see that it's going to pull between Phase Driver and Hydro, which is going to make things very interesting for teams.
Longbow here.
And we're going to have some more fighting here as Tree and Cadio are going to pull into Hydroponics, where Drew and Ra's team are going to be residing. A couple of good shots go out, but I'm not sure they're aware that Ra was here. Yep, there's Ra right there. And her team. Oh, as Drew gonna be able to be able to knock Tree as his teammate gets full finish. Oh, tight spot for... Oh, and they're gonna be third-partied. This is a cluster. Arc. You're gonna have to play a little bit of cover, even though Zadok and Master Luke coming in from the north. Looks like the fighting's cooled off just a little bit. So it's just turned into a poke battle. Drew gonna try and get a vehicle to get out and go res his teammate. He did get the banner earlier. Ra and Try just going to be content to hold their high ground at the moment. And it does look like the next string is going to continue to pull right in that spot that we call between phase drive and hydroponics. Some shots going out in poke battles across this POI. We've got Zadok and Master Luke trying to creep up on this undetected to try and see if they can't get a few free kills. Oh, the trigger discipline is amazing. And finally the shots go out. Oh, unfortunately the head glitch was not safe. And he's just able to back out a little bit here, assuming he doesn't get pushed too quickly. The benefactors of that are going to be Gamma and Vank as they get a knock on Tritonics. And they're just going to try and push Ra now. Vank able to get away from the grenades. No stun there. And Vank, unfortunately, unintentionally wrapping away. Oh, and Ra's going to be eliminated by Vank and Gamma. Well played, guys. Got another big fight coming up here as Chris and Ark going to be chasing down Sean and Wolf. Sean and Wolf had a little bit of a rough game too, but they are still doing fine, having won a big game in game one. Wolf able to turn the tables very quickly, but he's got to be careful. Oh no, and he gets knocked by Ark. It's a 1v1. As Sean's going to be going against Ark. And Sean going to be able to clutch it up and res his teammate. Very nicely done. Over by everybody's favorite POI, the Waterfall. Got a cluster of teams showing up now. Got Don't Care and Fuji. Right by Samaritan, or under Samaritan. And Roy and Co. gonna just be in Turbine, content to loot. It appears they just eliminated somebody. It's just ring one. It's tankable. Got 2 whole minutes. Hit a few syringes, hit a few medkits, and you will be just fine. Is Hank and Georgie gonna be in a fight? And they just finished someone. And Crave is going to have to run away after losing his nephew to Hank and Georgie. Unfortunately, going to be coming up on another team. And that is just extremely unfortunate. Sometimes that just happens. You can escape one fight, but you will just run into another one. This Honk Boy going to be benefiting from Crave running away, but I do believe they're eating longbow shots from Hank. Yep. Hank's favorite weapon. I might have to ban the longbow next game. Or next match. Tournament. Please don't unfriend me. Things finally beginning to shape up as it looks like the next ring will be pulling more towards Hydro than anything. Not quite on Hydro. Wow, what longbow shots. Hank and Georgie slightly underperforming so far this tournament, but you know, sometimes it's just bad luck. A lot of pressure being the defending champs. But they are playing well. They need a big game 3 here. Must be some poking back and forth on this end of the map. As Ko's team and Sean's team are going to be fighting it out in the open here. We'll see how they decide to play this. And they're going to not stay committed to this fight. Cameron and Vank are in a little bit of an engagement as well. Fighting Master Luke and Zadok, who have been able to take the height from the space that Gammer and Vank cleared. Sean and Wolf in an all-out battle at the moment. Pushing up on Drew and Morph. And gonna get a knock on Drew. These are their friends, guys. What are you doing? Don't be like that. And Sean just gonna absolutely eliminate his team, or his friends, from the game. But that's what we like to see. Go teabag him, dude. Unfortunately, not gonna have time for that. Sean getting shot in the back. And it's gonna be Ko and Roy who are third partying them. Looks like Ko got beamed. So he's just gonna have to take a moment to reset. Try to get a look at this whole area. Sean and Wolfie in a world of hurt. Sean's gonna have to make the smart decision, just leave, and Wolfie is gonna go down. That is very unfortunate. See how Sean decides to play this, although not thinking that he's going to be able to pick that up. Sean can just play back here, but Samaritan is lurking behind him, and I do believe he is also playing a solo at this point. Yep, as Dong got knocked down. Where did he get knocked down? Had to have been a ways back, huh? Yep, that is. And he's just gonna have to let his teammate bleed out and try to live a little bit longer. As Hank is just continuing to farm with the longbow. Already over 1,000 damage. Fortunately, only 2 kills. You can see this zone ended up pulling all the way into hydroponics. So we're going to see how some of these edge teams at the moment are going to have to play this. It's going to be a little tight, but it doesn't look like anyone's playing too far out and trying to guard the rotates. As Sean was not able to recover Wolf's banner, he's just going to have to be content to try and clutch this out. Ring is closing. Vank and Gam are going to have to move. As Hank and Georgie are going to be pushing Samaritan, they get the knock. Just 2v1 now, and that is it for Samaritan and Dong. Well played, defending champs. Well played. Beautiful. Now Sean continuing to just try and stay alive as Ko and Roy gonna be within his crosshairs. Good wingman shots. A lot of ammo left too. He can afford to poke all day long here. Let's take a look at the who's who, or at least a close-up look, as we have Gammer and Vank, who are going to be in for quite a rotation in a second here, and going to definitely be gate-kept by Bean and Aura. Bean already looking at them. We'll see how Vank and Gammer play this. Everyone else already pretty established. Sean, the only rat in the game, is going to be pretty safely in a ring, and the next one as well. However, he's also in the middle of everyone. And he begins taking shots. He's going to have to try and break line of sight and get this bat off, and then try to get some cover. And the buildings are occupied, so he's really going to have to start looking here. And he's going to run into somebody else. Big shots go out. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. That is going to be it for Game 1 champs. But still a pretty big game. At least 4 kills. 5 kills for the team. As Aura and Bean going to again be the benefactors. Some really, really weird situations. Everything is kind of set now. We'll kind of watch what Cameron and Vank do on this rotation. Fortunately, Sean, trying to get away as a rat, were able to pull off Bean and Aura from gatekeeping. And it looks like Cameron and Vank going to be in on different levels, but that's okay. No one's looking at them at the moment. And Aura and Bean had completely cleared out. It's getting sweaty now, folks. Now we're beginning to look a little bit more like ALGS. Oops. Sorry. As everyone has taken their spots. Let's look at ring. And the only people in truly a good spot are going to be Roy and Koala for the moment. Final ring going to be just outside this... No. That building. Yep. So, see how this plays out. Oh... Zadok and Master Luke can be eliminated by Hank and Georgie? No, the other way around. I apologize. Master Luke and Zadok going to eliminate Hank and Georgie. And now, Ko and Roy going to be very interested in what's going on over here. Master Luke takes a few shots. Roy and Koala in a power position here. They are on top of a building that is in this zone and close to the final circle. Vank and Gammer miraculously able to rotate in. They are playing underneath Roy. And they're going to be content to just hold and make sure they don't lose it here. Pretty good spot. And Gammer going to be able to knock Master Luke. Vank's just holding a door with his back to it. Ko and Roy content to keep playing the roof. There are only 3 squads left. All are full squads now, as Master Luke and Zadok were full eliminated. Bean and Aura in a little bit of trouble, as they are going to have to rotate through some open space, but it appears... Oh, never mind, as Roy is going to be able to take some of these shots. And Ko's going to get the knock on Bean. Roy stuck in a reload cycle. Give me shield! Give me shield! Give me knockdown shield! Gotta save your teammate, and a good nade. And that is going to be it for Aura and Bean. Well played, guys. You still got a top 3. And Roy and Ko here with a little bit of a big game 3. It's just them and Dave. Gammer and Vank have a little bit of a smaller game, but that's okay. Remember, you still need a win to be eligible to win this tournament. And we will see how these two teams play it. Gamma gets some nice shots out, but looks like the fire was returned. Oh no, the RE45 not hitting, and now Ko and Roy gonna go ahead and win the game. Good job, guys. So now we have 3 different teams with tickets to win it all, and Roy and Ko did it with a pretty big game. I do believe that worked out to 8 kills, but we will check the final count. I will get the scoreboard updated during the intermission, and we will return in 5 to 10 minutes. But we will first check out the results of this game. Roy and Ko with an amazing 9-kill win that is worth 12 points. Vank and Gammer got ever so close, but that is still a 3-point second place. So Team 7 and Team 10 gonna have 5 points each. And then we probably have a really, really crowded middle of the pack here in terms of points. We are going to take a break now as teams can go, either get some practice in, cool off for a little bit, whatever y'all need to do. As I tally up the points during this intermission, go perform your bio functions. We will give you an update, and we are going to come back to Storm Point. We'll see how teams begin to play now that there are only 2 games remaining to pick up that elusive win to make you eligible to win the tournament. Guys, this has been very exciting so far. I'm going to probably throw up a, 10-minute timer, and we'll just take a little bit of an intermission. So go perform whatever you need to do. Go take a break, bathroom, water. If you need a snack, if you want to, go get re-warmed up or go do a quick pubs, whatever it is you need to do. But for the moment, we are going to be taking a quick break, and we'll see you back for Game 4. And we are back. So here's what we're going to do. Let's quickly take a look at our scoreboard. I have updated with the current values. I will double check, triple check, and quadruple check before any prize money goes out. But here are the standings so far. You can see things that are highlighted in green are going to be your teams that have won and the games that they won in. And then over here, their points, or everyone's total points so far, with, again, highlighted the eligible teams. So, currently, as it stands, out of the eligible teams, we have Stick Sean and Wolfie still in first place, still doing enough in the games since their first win to stay in it. Then we have next, we have Aaron and Connor bringing it up with 18 points. They are also eligible to win the tournament because they won game 2. And Roy and Koala, fresh off the solid game 3 performance, are now at 15. Again, it's still anyone's race. You can see the point numbers are a lot lower than you are maybe used to in some other tournament formats, just because only kills count. Placement's not worth very, very much. But, all that means is anyone can still come from behind and take this. It is not over until it's over. We still have a few teams that are missing. Kang and OG had to drop due to an emergency. So we still currently, as it stands, we have enough teams to continue playing. That's not a problem. Team 6, Don't Care and Fuji, looks like, or Team 5 will be right back. Probably getting some practice in. That's okay. We'll wait about 5 more minutes. I think Team 11 never showed up, and Team 12 dropped before we started. So we've only lost one team during the break, and one team is just gonna be back in a second here. And then we will get it rolling. But those are your standings. As you can see, Bean and Aura still very much in this thing with 14. All you need is a win, and you have gone oh so close twice with a second place and a third place finish with good kills. It should be very interesting to see how people prioritize playing on, my opinion, the best competitive map, Storm Point. So with that, I'm going to quickly go bug Don't Care and his teammate to see if they are going to be back. They should be. Once I get back, we will get this started. I'll be right with you guys. And we are back. We are just about ready to start, as everyone is in. So unless anyone has any objections, welcome back from the intermission. Hope you peed, hope you had a snack, hope you had some water to drink like myself. And we are going to get going. It is game 4. It is Storm Point. I have confirmed. I did select the proper map. And we are going to get going in 3, 2, 1. So, we are back on Storm Point. Huge, wide open map. Tridents, beaches, sunny skies, and a storm off in the distance. It is a beautiful map. It's got just absolutely wonderful POIs. I'm not biased at all. I just think it's the best map. And as the teams are loading in, we will see where everyone lands and how they choose to play. Yes, Goldie or Georgie, a team had to drop. Team number 6 had to drop due to an emergency, and I'm not going to fault anyone for that. They just had other stuff to do. One of them's getting married, basically, and something came up. So we will continue, and everyone else should be assured that they now have a better chance of winning it all. As we begin to see, teams are a little reluctant to drop, but we do have people spreading out a lot. Looks like only one team Barometer. Looks like a team Gale Station, a team Mirage, or maybe they're going to Fish Farms. I'm not sure. But everyone is spreading out really well, and that's one of the beautiful things about Storm Point. It's big. It's got good alternative routes to the choke points. It's got a lot of elevation. The POIs are reasonably big with lots of loot. And we will just begin to see how everyone chooses to play the game. And it looks like we have a little bit of a cluster in the southeast. It is going to be an antenna or shipfall pool, most likely this open space by the grav cannon. And we have a lot of teams north, actually. We don't have a lot of teams middle. Right off the bat, we have an engagement, and we will get in on that action immediately and see how they play it. As Gammer gets broken and continues to push the advantage, but he also breaks someone else. Vank returns fire with the Prowler, underrated gun. Wow, what a mastiff shot, as Vanker is going to have to bail out of the fight for a second. It's Chaos God and 2 Horn who are here. Not really seeing a lot of fighting elsewhere, so we will stay with this action for the time being. As people reset, we'll go catch another fight. Puff and Crave gonna be able to get some damage down on Zadok and Luke. Some middle of the fight looting. I'm guilty of this myself. And here's the cool thing about Mirage, is Mirage illusions and decoys now have footsteps. You can see Puff having to check out the noise. Gamma and Vank going to be content to leave Thunderwatch from the fight earlier, as now... And Zadok and Luke are going to leave Stormcatcher, as now we have Sean and Wolfie trying to hunt someone down, but it appears they've been able to chase them away and have this POI to themselves. Who's that? That is Chris and Ark. No other... Oh, wait. As Vank and Gammer, who were able to chase Zadok and Luke away, are now going to be fighting... Oh, wait, no. They came down from Thunderwatch and are now going to be fighting Crave and Puff.
Check out that area.
And it looks as though they are not interested in taking that fight at the moment. Early game, you know, we're running out of games to get that win. Very elusive. So, kind of a smart play. Sean going to drop gun to instead get the PK and immediately does some decent damage with it, but gets broken in return. And Sean going to get knocked by Chris. His teammate Wolfie able to at least knock one. It's a 1v1 straight. Wolfie's got to heal. Wolfie a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's not over yet. And able to clutch it out. Beautifully done by Wolf. Going to be able to pick his teammate up, Sean. And there is not anyone nearby to third party this fight, so they are going to escape unscathed. Wonderful. Wonderful shots. Elsewhere, we return to Puff and Crave in this 3-team region as Jordan and Do gonna actually try and push this up. Oh, and they see someone else on the roof, and it's Puff and Crave. Triple take shots not quite hitting yet, but they got them on the run. Chaos God and Two Horn coming down the hill as well. If they do not finish this fight quickly, they will get third-partied. Crave and Puff gonna be content to try and leave, but we'll see how that plays out as taking the grav cannon would be taking them out of ring. Over in the northwest of the closing ring, we've got 4 teams rotating in. We've got Cadio and Tree just northwest of Cascade Falls, closely shadowed by Drew and Morphe. Got Alder and Das coming in from checkpoint through the tunnel. All these teams are going to meet, and Sean and Wolf just south of them, able to third party if need be, but we will see if that ends up happening. You can see teams beginning to play a little bit more conservatively as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the tournament. Remember, you can have a lot of kills, but if you don't have at least one win, you can't win the tournament, and that must be going through the minds of a few of these teams right now. Shots go out from Jordan, but they've got 2 teams to worry about, and they're not in the circle yet, so that is something to keep an eye on for them as well. They can probably get almost in if they move a little bit south, maybe just the corner of the building, but they have to be careful not to leave someone behind unimpeded. And they are getting third-partied by Two Horn and Chaos, but it's just a poke battle for now. No one's in any real trouble. And elsewhere, we are going to have some poking going on to get into ring. Alder and Das, I do believe they're looking at Sean and Wolf. Or just shooting prowlers for the time being. Making a lot of noise, though. And here come Tree and Cadio. Well, they're down there somewhere. Look at this Stormcatcher cluster, as I think Dave has been full eliminated, and Vank is just going to have to try and get this res off, and I think that's exactly what he's doing. We'll see how this goes. There is a team directly under him, and 2 teams on this other building staring. And Jordan gonna try a Mirage play to push, and does get a good break on the armor. Beautiful R9 shots. He wraps around, pulls up on Two Horn, and Two Horn gonna get knocked. What a heady play by Jordan. That is amazing. But he's gonna have to be careful as the Mastiff is out and hitting him. And Jordan gonna finally get help from his teammate Do as they are able to finish that fight quickly. And they need to finish it quickly as this is a cluster. Fortunately, nobody's pushing them. Gammer and Vank, meanwhile, able to finish the res, but Gammer is already down again and gonna be finished again in short order. Oh, wow. Mirage on Mirage action. That is what they call Mirage à trois. Or is it a doigt? And Crave and Puff gonna be eliminated immediately. Vank is again alone, but again, Pathfinder got good escapes. He'll just try and get out. He is going to be bumping into another team, and Sean and Wolfie, on the other hand, are going to be in a full-on committed fight against Ra and Try, and never mind, that fight's over. Vank going to be eliminated as well from earlier, and now we begin to see this ring is pulling south. Samaritan and Dong going to be fighting Bean and Aura. Bean pretty low. Ooh, a little bit of a pre-fire there. No one will accuse him of wall hacks today. Not when you pre-fire nothing. And it looks like Aura is actually alone? Yeah, it's just Bean. It is just Bean trying to clutch this out. And they are not yet able to get the res, but it appears they will attempt that now. Nice try, Bean. Good clutch, Samaritan. That was a beautiful play. And now, they are about to be third-partied by a certain Hank and Georgie. Our international couple sensation. But they do not third-party quickly enough, and it appears that Sim and Dong are going to get a full reset. Elsewhere, we've got Alder and Das trying to gatekeep a little bit, and they do knock one of Master Luke and Zadok. Not 100% sure which one. I do believe that was Zadok that was knocked. And they're actually going to be gatekeeping two teams here, as Morphe and Drew are coming up behind the other two. Zadok able to get rezzed. You gotta wonder what the comms are saying. Is it two teams? Is it just one? Did they get the res off? But hey, as long as you're common, right? And Das walks by! Das walks by one! But it's okay, he recovers, and they're able to get the knocks and the eliminations. And they're gonna have to get out of here. No, as Tree and Cadio do not look at this. Hank and Georgie gonna be out. Ooh. Tree and Cadio smelled the earlier action and are gonna start moving in to try and gatekeep Alder and Das. Alder trying not to go down. Able to avoid doing so for the time being. But it is gonna get tight real quick. It is ring 2. And Alder gonna go down, likely due to ring. As Tree and Cadio gonna have to stop third-partying for the moment. That's gonna give Das and Alder a chance to reset, but we'll see how that goes. Ring is pulling off of Shipfall, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there in a little bit as well. Not a whole lot of committed action yet. There's still 9 squads left at ring 2, going into ring 3. Ko is now a solo. I do not know if they have kills or not. No, they do not. And he's just going to have to try and survive a little bit longer. Maybe get a few placement points, one or two placement points, and just maintain their eligibility to win. They don't actually have to maintain. They just have to not die. As Das and Alder having to take a long rotate to avoid being gate kept, but they're still going to get gate kept by Hank and Georgie. It's going to be very interesting to see what George and Hanky decide to focus on. At the moment, they have their sights set on Sean and Wolfie. Who are, by the way, at 6 kills for the game. Remember, they are already eligible to win. Anything now is just padding their lead. Alder and Das pulling up on Hank. Hank exploded quickly, but unfortunately not enough damage at the moment. And Das and Alder are going to be eliminated by Hank and Georgie. Pile up here in the north of the ring as Aaron knocks Don't Care. And he is just desperately trying to J Fuji, and he does do so. And Ko is going to try and take advantage of this. Get a couple more KP. As Aaron goes in and gets the elimination on Ko. Clutch twice in a row. I'm glad I got that on camera. No one would believe you otherwise. And you guys have 8 kills already. Another big game by a team that's already eligible. So the only 2 teams that are not eligible remaining in the game out of the 4 squads here are Hanky and Georgie and Jolie's team. So we see this map, it's actually going to pull into a rather open space. We will see as nobody is truly in ring, except maybe Wolfie, just barely. But the ring is going to pull kind of into that like open, rocky area where people are going to have to play, you know, try to play high ground or low ground off of each other. High ground is coveted for the end, but if you move there too early, a lot of teams are going to have angles on you. So it's going to be a little bit of an exercise in luck and timing as Aaron and Connor choose to move quickly. It's good rotation. No one's going to be on their left. And the final ring is going to pull past all of this rock formation as well. As Wolfie and Hank's team are going to be getting into it just a little bit here. Sean and Wolfie with a little bit of leverage ring-wise. And they're just going to watch this zip line. Hanky getting grief from long range. And Sean going to be able to get that knock. Georgie's going to have to try and stay alive, but it does not appear that that's going to be possible, as Sean does not finish the job. And Georgie going to live with 1 health. Sean just wants to make sure. And Georgie going to live to fight another day. Aaron and Connor, meanwhile, up on the rock formation, gonna have to move the earliest of any of the teams not currently in ring. And Sean taking some bullets from Aaron. Thanks, Cadio. Sean just making sure a res isn't actually happening. Although I do not believe Georgie got the banner, so. No, they didn't. But still, never hurts to make sure. Sean and Wolfie in a little bit of duress. They do have 7 kills, which is a pretty big game. Aaron and Connor, I believe, yep, at 8 still. So, 4 teams remain. Jolie and his team, Skaven over in this corner over here. They are the closest to ring. They are almost in, and they can be in if they need to be. I do believe that they are playing a little soft off the zone. I would like to see them play a little bit more in cover and maybe spread among these 2 points, but, you know, they've made it this far. And Sean and Wolfie gonna have to rotate. Just try and stay ahead of ring as Aaron and Connor are also having to do the same. Sean aware of Georgie's presence. It's about to get real tight. Sit tight, guys. And Sean going to be able to eliminate Georgie from the game. But now they really got to go. That ring is chunking them. Oh, as Aaron able to eliminate both of them. And now it's just a 1v2 for the win. Can Aaron clutch up and prevent Jolie's team from getting their ticket to win the tournament? A lot of mirages, a lot of decoys. Good discipline by Aaron, not shooting it. As Aaron hits some shots, but unfortunately is not able to clutch it up. It's okay, because it was still a huge game. And we have our 4th eligible team to win the tournament. Congratulations and well played to Jolie and Skaven. That was sweaty, and that's how I like it. I mean, you know, just with Apex, not like in general. Well, in general. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Definitely sweaty. I'm going to need a shower after that one. Cadio, you're not supposed to. I'm the host. I'm the announcer. I was about to announce the curveball, and you beat me to it. All right. Well, here's your final curveball. Here's your final curveball. I'm sick of Broken Moon. We played Broken Moon for the longest split in history, and it's still in rotation. We are a full season removed from split 1 of last season on Broken Moon, and it's still in pubs. So your final curveball, I could have ignored your message, but I was going to throw the curveball anyway. So your final game, game 5, is not on Broken Moon because I'm sick of it. Haha, I had to throw one April Fool's in there. We are going back to Olympus because it's just been too long. I'm sorry if it's not your favorite map. I'm sorry if you like Broken Moon. Screw you, you suck at the game. But we are going back to Olympus for the final game 5. And you don't have to look at Broken Moon anymore. So, I will get right to it. I will update the score as the teams are loading in, but we are just going to get going right away so we can get you out to your regularly scheduled Sunday evening activities. Guys, great game 4. I hope you enjoy the map change. If not, sucks to be you, because I'm the host and I can do whatever I want. And we'll see you, and good luck in game 5. Cadio, I'm sorry you didn't get to play Broken Moon again, but I think everyone else is too sick of it. So I'm sticking with it. Well, Cadio, win a game. We'll interview you after the tournament, and I'll get quotes from you then. People are already beginning to drop. A lot more clustered this time on Olympus. A lot of people already dropped and are clustering around the northwest. No one in docks, however, so we'll see how that plays out. Gamer and Ra's team going to be dropping on Grow Towers, or nope, Ra's team I believe is breaking off to Clinic. So a good spread once again. And we're off to the races, I guess. There's a fight breaking out right away as Aura and Bean going to be engaged with Zadig and Master Luke, and that is it. Unfortunately, this is Game 5, and they have been eliminated from contention altogether. Tough way to go out on the final game, but that is BR's. Here we've got Sean getting shots on Ark and Chris. Sean needs his teammate, though. And there's Wolfie guarding his height. And Ko and Roy going to be coming in to attempt to third party this. Roy going to attempt to wrap the outside, maybe? Got the shield advantage. Both teams with decent guns and kits. And Roy able to get a few shots on, but zoned out by an Arc Star. As they are going to get third-partied, I believe. And the Mirage ult is ever so good for getting out of that situation. Nope, it was just Arc returning. And Wolfie able to get the knock. So Rez is beginning to go off. Sean, though, not falling for the bait. Gonna stay around and knock Ko immediately. Gonna get the finish. Looting up the shield swap. And now Roy, I believe, is just gonna be a solo. Lot of fights going on. I don't know if that was a teabag or not, but if it was, thank you, Sean. Roy going to be content to just hang tight for a moment, maybe be able to get the banner back. Controller looting at its finest. And we are going to step back to the end of the ship where Ark and Chris retreated to, but are getting a third partied by Crave and Pappy. Huge shield disadvantage now. As Crave and Pappy do not push the advantage. And Sean and Wolfie, however, will. As Crave and Pappy going to have to get back inside. Ring is beginning to close. This is reasonably far at this point. There's a banned weapon. Don't pick that up, buddy. So far, people being pretty good about not picking up charge rifles. I'm impressed that I haven't disqualify anyone. Raven Pappy content to just play it smart for the time being, knowing that there's a team staring at them and landing big shots. Check in with Roy, who actually did manage to get the beacon and is rezzing Ko right now. What a teammate. Leave no one behind. Hey Quinn, welcome to the stream. Yep, charge rifle is banned. If you pick one up by accident, it's fine as long as you drop it immediately. You are disqualified from the game as soon as you fire it. So don't shoot it. Very easy. And this map. There are people nearby. Roy putting shots down on Sean, who is hunting the freshly rezzed Ko. Roy's gonna have to try and cover for him. Ooh, and Jordan gonna third party and knock Sean. As Sean going to be finished. And now Wolfie is going to be alone. Wolfie is going to have to try and reposition and get out. Maybe get into ring at this point. Gonna have to go for those grief kills. As the ring approaches, the rotations are getting a little bit goofy now. Well, we'll skip back to the action for a second here. As Wolfie was just able to get some huge prowler shots. But he runs into Arc, and he's going to be two-teamed here. Double-teamed. Got to get the shield swap off, and he does, and they don't push him. Such a tough position. Wolfie also running out of ammo. That's beginning to be a concern and a factor in the game at the moment. Oh, and Wolfie just inches from falling off the map, but it didn't happen. We are good. Wolfie getting in a fight and going to be eliminated by Dew and Jordan. That is just unfortunate for a game one chance, but they are still in the lead. Actually, two teams are tied at 30 points. I'll provide an update when there's a little less action. And many, many teams just fighting out in the storm at the moment. As Roy's going to have to try and live this. As he hits a med kit, loops around. Tries to fight Arc. And Roy going to be able to clutch it out. Very nice as Arc and Chris going to be eliminated. Ko going to be able to come back and benefit and get some loot after being respawned. Nice play, guys. We're going to skip over down to the southeast of the ring where Tree has been knocked and Kadio's holding on for dear life. Playing in ring. Can't heal shields and health at the same time. Opting not to go for the shield swaps and just play this straight up. Sean, the curveball was game 5 is I changed it from Broken Moon because I'm sick of it. And everyone gets to play Olympus again. Beanhead over here, being able to knock a few... I announced it before the game. Had a little conversation with Kadio about it. And Beanhead able to knock out Don't Care and J Fuji. Aura and Bean are in good position. They actually have the most points of any non-eligible team, a team that hasn't won a game yet. So if they can somehow play this slow, get positioning, and win this game, they're right in it. We will move over here and look at this just gigantic pileup in terminal area, or outside of terminal rather. As Drew is going to have to try and escape the shots of Dong from the longbow.
Enemy spotted. It looks small. Death box here. Hostile over there. Let's check out that way.
As Jammer and Vank gonna come up and third party all of this. Vank against Jordan. Vank gonna go ahead and eliminate Jordan, but getting immediately third partied. as he tries to position himself away from Ko and Roy. We're able to get that full reset and res off. Elsewhere, we have Bean and Aura rotating into Tree and Cadio, who, by the way, was able to res Tree. And now, Bean and Aura content to just play it slow, not get too aggressive. They need this win. This is their last chance, and they have a lot of points otherwise. Roy and Ko doing big damage on Dong and Samaritan. Think about trying to push in. They do need to get in to ring. As we look at the situation, we see Vank has been able to escape, but he is still going to be a solo. Alder and Das going to be over in this corner here. Let's see how they're doing. No kills, no damage. It's all right. We'll go over to... And I do believe currently Aaron and Connor are going to be one off the lead. Samaritan going to get knocked by Crave on third party. They were fighting Ko and Roy earlier. Big shots by Connor to knock Hank. And once again, it's going to be up to Georgie to play some movement and try to get out of this. Getting a res off. And there's the power of Mirage. And they do get the res off as Hank is down in the corner and probably going to be able to get this bat off. And he does. Sim down via Crave and Pappy, who are holding the height above him. Is Hank and Georgie in a little bit of World of Hurt right now. But they are in ring, so as long as they maintain good cover, they don't necessarily need to rush. Connor and Aaron, however, are going to be pressing the advantage by taking height and angles. And this is going to be tough. As Georgie almost gets knocked, but not quite. And elsewhere, Dawson Alder able to eliminate Ko and Roy. So they're still in it. Not a lot of points, but you never know what can happen. Now Tree having to play without Cadio for a while in this final game. As Das and Alder are going to have to try and move into ring. Here's a look at your ring. Currently, Crave and Puff in the best position positionally, but not necessarily sure if they're going to have good cover there. Got to be careful about rotating in too early when there isn't a building or fortification you can use. 8 squads left remaining. Ring 4 in about a minute or so before it closes. And now Crave and Puff going to be pushed by Aaron and Connor. As Connor pulls up, Crave able to get some shots on, but I believe lost that exchange. And Connor immediately gets the gotcha re-push. Pappy busted. But they're able to both get safe and get bats off. So the fight's going to go on for a little bit longer. Spencer plays the outside and shoots through the windows. Aaron pressing in, and Crave and Pappy gonna get out of there. Hey, thanks for playing, Gamer. See you very, very soon. You got a game bug. Oh no. Ra now trying to just maybe turn a little nothing into something. Soloing against her friends, and it appears that there will be no mercy from Georgie. Goodbye.
Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer.
Dawson Alder rotating in late behind Connor and Aaron. They're pretty close to ring, but it's not a good spot. The moment they don't have anyone behind them, but they gotta be careful on this left side. As Bean and Aura, trying to play this slow and rotate late, are going to be guarded by Georgie and Hank, and this is going to be a very tough position. As Alder and Das try to get in on the action as well, as they begin to shoot. No, they're not shooting Hank and Georgie, they're shooting Bean and Aura. That is a world of hurt, guys. Oh, now some shots go down on Hank and Georgie. Is Aura and Bean going to try and have to win this straight up? And they're getting shot from behind by Crave and Peppy! Third-party legends! Dong and Samaritan are on the outside. Oh, and Hank gets stuck! Oh, and it blows them both up! Alder and Das gonna try and push this? No, they think better of it. Oh, they're getting shot from behind by Aaron and Connor. It's Das. Covers just for long enough for Alder to hit a bat. Over in the other corner. Craven Pappy able to finish Dong and Sim. But now they're staring at Aura and Bean, who return fire in kind. Aaron and Connor gonna eliminate Das and Alder from contention. And that's all she wrote for them. And stop. This is the final game, actually. There's a couple of teams that could potentially
How about this way?
win it on the last game. I think Aaron's team's in the lead at the moment, actually. Is Hanky and Georgie gonna have to move into ring, and Aaron gonna get some shots in on them. Crave gonna be able to survive for the time being. Aaron and Connor not letting up, though. Pressing aggressively. Crave takes a tick from ring, but no bullets. As they're able to shift away for the moment. Warren Bean, meanwhile, content to just kind of play this slow, not really get full commit, because they are the highest point team without a win. And they're getting pushed immediately. Oh, and Crave gonna get beamed, but he's gonna live for now. Look at this final circle. Crave's gonna go down. Bean knocks him. And they are in a pretty good shape to try and steal this game. And maybe get that final ticket to be in consideration for the tournament. Puff gonna be able to pick up his uncle. And Bean and Aura, tired of waiting, are going to go ahead and push the team behind them. They get the knock, get another crack, huge shield advantage, and Crave and Pappy are going to be gone. Next time, uncle and nephew combo. Hank and Georgie also content to try and play it quietly and move up for the third party. They're in a pretty good spot. Not perfect, but they're out of the line of sight. As Bean gets a shield swap off, it gets knocked. And Aaron gonna get the knocks on Oren B. Hank and Georgie gonna press this offensive now. Somehow, Aaron and Connor gonna win a repeat game. They are your Game 5 champions. I do believe we'll finalize the score in just a little bit. I do believe that just won them the tournament. Well done, Aaron. Well done. I am going to start tallying up score in just a second here, but first, let me see if I can find my damn mouse. And we'll go talk to the winners really quickly of that final game. And I do believe, no. Oh. They are not in the Discord, so that's okay. So we will show you the score as I had it before this game started, and we will begin tallying it all up. Match. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it right there. Yep. But Jolie also won a game. One and 7. But yeah. So that was the curveball. If you were on the stream or not. That I threw is I said I was tired of Broken Moon and I wanted to April Fool's everyone. Because we did play it for a really, really long time. You know, thanks everyone for playing. If you want to stick around for while I finalize the score, I'm pretty sure we know who won already. There is a second place as well. But I will go ahead and begin tallying up the points. I'm going to pop in a public channel, so if anyone wants to pop in and have a chat, that is, you're more than welcome to do so. And we'll just kind of talk it out as I work on this score, and we will go from there. I'm going to pop in. Yeah. I'm in lobby. For anyone that's in the FTA Discord, you're free to come in and talk to me. And we will just have a nice chat about how those games went. Andre, how'd you do?
Hello. Team number 4, the best one, joining in.
Yeah, of course.
Well, one thing that I like is that we got more kills than there were games we played. So.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's always a good sign when you're playing 5 games and you get more than 5 kills.
Yeah.
But you know, it'd be that way sometimes. You guys did good. You guys got caught in a couple of tough rotations. You guys got caught in a couple of tough ring pulls too, and a couple of tough third parties.
I could not get my Pathfinder grapple to hook. I should have practiced it. Playing
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Me and Jay were like, when it was like 20 minutes before the tourney started, we were like, oh shit, we gotta update our games to play.
Right. That
Easiest 8th place of my life.
Easiest 8th place. We'll see if you're 8th place. I think you placed a little higher than that, but I don't know. It's kind of a cluster. The scores are all so close with this format, you know. That I'm just scorekeeping right now, but yeah. Tough break for you in Georgia today too. I saw a lot of very unfavorable rotations and just running into a lot of people with like better weapons. The longbow was hitting though. Maybe I'll ban that next tournament.
I got 1 kill, I think, with a longbow too.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was a blast there, Scythe. Appreciate you hosting.
Yeah, for sure, man. You guys didn't do too bad either. I'll get these once I get the scores tallied up, I'll send the finals out, but I'm pretty
Nice.
sure. Sand and Conmaster won. That's Aaron and Connor.
Oh yeah.
It just looks to be pretty clear cut right now, but I'm not done with the score yet, so I'll hold off on saying it that way. But you guys
Man
got
was out for blood.
Yeah. You guys end up with
Yeah.
14 kills, Gammer, total across.
Yeah.
You know.
Something.
Hey, if you like Adio said, if you end up with more kills than the number of games played, you're doing all right. Henry, thanks for
Yeah, well,
playing.
Yeah.
Georgie, thanks for playing. Jolie, good win on game 4. And yeah, I will be contacting anyone who won prizes. Zadok and Master Luke, I haven't forgotten that you won the first curveball game and the bonus prize. I will get that to you as soon as I have some time. And we'll go from there.
It's George.
Hello, I'm
Hey,
here
Georgie.
to ask if was Kadia playing? I didn't see him in the whole game.
Yeah, I also didn't see you in any of the games. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I
We
was
were
busy
looking.
getting top 3.
Yeah.
Well, with a single kill, getting second place, that ain't really too good. Smurf, congrats.
Love
is a
the
second
place.
trash talk. It is great. So we do have a final, and I'm going to show that right now. Sorry, go ahead. You guys can keep talking. Just
Cypher, I'll send you a clip of how
Okay,
my games looked
okay.
like. So the last game was the most horrible of all. I had over 1,000 ping the whole game
Oh
from
my.
landing.
Oh my.
So
We
I
still did
think you
better.
guys never saw.
I see my hackers.
I think you know. I think you guys never saw all those. Oh my god. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was insane. I don't know how I survived there.
Well, you know, you just
That's
know how to
good.
play Mirage and a little bit of movement and a little bit of good stuff. But here are your final standings. It is on the stream right now. I will double check them. I'm taking screenshots of all the match summaries and stuff like that just to make sure I don't screw it up. But as it stands, in first place we have Aaron and Connor with 40 points, a whopping 32 kills, 8 placement points. They had two first place finishes and 1 second. Sean and Wolfie are next with 31 points and 27 kills, 4 placement points. Bean and Aura would be third, but unfortunately, they were not able to win a game, which would have been pretty big for them. They have 23 points, and that's 19 kills. Roy and Koala next with 14 kills and 17 total points. Gammer, you're actually in 5th place, buddy. At the
I don't think he's here.
Yeah, I know.
anymore.
At 16 points and 14 kills. Yeah, I think he has to go spend time with his wife. Freshly married, by the way. So if anyone's still here, congratulations to Gammer. I think it's
Congrats, Gamma.
a couple of months. I think it was ago. And then the rest rounds out as follows. But congratulations, everyone that played, everyone that won our prize. I think I did have another another bonus prize. The bonus prize was I called it "Didn't Understand the Format." So Bean and Aura, or Henry and Aura, you'll be winning $10 each as well for getting the most points but not winning a game. Congratulations on not successfully playing the format. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off so I can get some dinner. And I will be contacting anyone who won a prize shortly. Thanks for being here one last time. Hope mission failed successfully. Yeah. But we will be seeing you, and hopefully I get some games in with you guys sometime soon.
GG's.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank
GG's,
you, everyone.
congrats.
Yep.
Thanks for hosting this again.
Yeah, waiting for the next one.
That's good.
Hell yeah.